guys. I have had some people asking me a little bit more about the trip that I'll be taking to Brazil coming up very soon. And so I just thought I'd hop on and just share a little bit of my heart about what's going to be happening. So I will be going with a team of 20, a little over 20 people. And the organization that we are going with, they're strategically sending teams into a different city each time, and we'll be going into schools and just sharing messages with them about making good choices, study hard, don't do drugs, um, that kind of thing. And then the best decision that we ever made was to accept the Lord, and then we can share the gospel with them. And I've had friends attend some of these trips to Brazil in other cities than the one I'll be going to. And the students and the staff are so receptive to this. They're saying like 80 to 90% of the people in the schools are turning their hearts towards the Lord because of the message being spread. So that's super exciting. Another thing that we'll be doing is handing out food to the poor, to people who need that. I'm really excited about that because I've done like Feed My Starving Children on this end, right, where you pack the meals, but I've never been on the other end. Not to say that it's going to be Feed My Starving Children meal packs that we're handing out, but food to the hungry is really the point here, right? And we'll just get to love on those people in their homes, which, oh, what a cool thing, right? We're also going to be working with some of the leaders down in Brazil, the church leaders, equipping them for ministry and for a healing crusade or a miracle crusade. And then at the end of the week, we'll have a 2 to 3 day miracle crusade. And you guys, I tell you what, the people that have come back from Brazil on these trips have got the craziest stories, but yet it's not crazy because it's totally the Lord and normal for him and his kingdom, right? But I'm going to be honest with you, it's not super normal in my life. I'm trying to let it be more normal. I really want to get to that place where that is the norm, where I'm just walking in that, right? I mean, Jesus walked around and healed all the time, and that's just normal in his kingdom. And that's just a desire that I've had, that I've kind of been pursuing in the last years. And so I'm so stinking excited to be able to go to Brazil and see this with my own eyes. And, if the Lord's willing, maybe he'll even use me to do some of the healing. That would be quite an honor. And just to think of how those lives are changed and the people who are being healed, like, just that love they're going to feel from the Lord and how eternity will be changed because of that. So that's just a few more details about the trip. I am looking for partners, so if you want in on this, there's two ways that you can partner with me. One is through finances, because it costs money to fly down there, it costs money for the food packs, just all that stuff. But the money that you're investing in this, you're investing in the people who are going to be hearing about the Lord and giving their lives to the Lord. And my goodness, like, what better thing could we invest in? Seriously, like I love giving to other people when they go on these trips because it's such a great opportunity to sow into what is happening in God's kingdom. So if that excites you, or if you want in on that, I'll post a link so that you can contribute that way. And the money is due May 1st, which is super quick. I think I need like another $1,300 to get everything wrapped up. But the other thing that I need, you guys, is prayer. I actually have had two different, I might cry. I've had two different people prophesy over me. It was 1 week apart. That God's really going to grow me during this trip. One of the prophecies was that there was like this little piece of grass that shot up out of the soil, and that was like me now, but by the end of the trip, it was going to be this giant, flourishing whatever. I don't know if it's a tree or vine or just some kind of agriculture thing, right? And the other prophecy was very similar to that. So I have a lot of hope and anticipation, just um, that I'm going to grow a ton in this trip too, just in whatever the Lord has for me and wants to be teaching to me or teaching me. And I can't help but think about coming back and sharing this with everybody here. Like, we're totally going to have a worship and testimony night in the barn, and I just want to come back and tell you what God is doing in that place because it's so powerful. It's so powerful, and I'm really hoping that I'll be able to carry some of that back with me and release it here, um, and that would be normal, like these healings would be happening here, and I know they already are. I just want in on it, right? So, anyways, if you would be interested in partnering with me in prayer, just over the trip, the people I'm going to meet, for them, for their salvations, um, for me to have the words to say. Um, I don't know, just however the Lord leads you. This whole thing needs so much prayer, and when a bunch of us partner together, praying for those things together, there's just power in that, you guys. So I really covet your prayers that way. So if you're looking for more details, go ahead and click on this link. And I just thank you for taking the time to watch this and listen to this, and I just appreciate you guys. All right, bye.